See, things have come to head, time out for scare you, scary route today. And follow us down Courage Lane, they cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefin' on a pound a day. But not talking intoxicating rage, not this is far more tragic than what's comprehended. This has got to stop. I don't understand everything as a man. I'm authorized by God to make this petition. Believe it, especially when you hate and aim to kill a man.
Good hand clap up in here. You know the vibes. Welcome back to the hottest, dopest podcast show out there in the land. TOTB. What else you gonna come?
Yes, indeed.
To get the latest and the greatest out here, man. We are trending everywhere. So much going on in our society right now. First of all, shout out to Houston, man. We was in Houston.
Shout out to Houston.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our radio partners down there, My Radio Houston. Had a great time. You know, we got a lot of updates and a lot of things to catch y'all up on, man. But first and foremost, welcome back. So this is what we're gonna do, man. Y'all see we have the pleasure of having some dope people on the platform as well. Let's give a quick hand clap to our studio audience in the building.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the rain and everything like that, man. You know, we still rocking and rolling our heads. We got a lot to talk about. All right, dig this here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to our guests more like family. We're gonna get to them in a minute, man. But let's introduce the thinkers. Of course, the man right next to me always makes me look like an angel. Moolah Monster, man. What's up? How they find you, bro?
Yes, Moolah Monster collections on Instagram, moolahmonster.com. Check it out.
There it is. My man all the way at the end, gospel artist, Pastor Holy Grind. What's up, bro? Where can they find you, man?
What's up, man? Hey, Holy Grind, at Holy Grind on IG, at Holy Grind, Facebook, and of course, TOTB_show on YouTube and all streaming platforms.
Indeed. My man next to him, Philosopher, B Scholar. What's up, man? Where can they find you, Brody?
Black_00, IG, TikTok, and always thinking outside the box.
Always
Scholar.
thinking outside the box.
Wow.
Of course, I'm RMF. Most people call me Reggie Move Forward. So glad to be with y'all, family, everywhere, Reggie Move Forward. And with that, we are
Thinking outside the box.
The box.
Hey,
Back
okay,
again.
I like that.
All right, so check it out, man. Before we get into all the madness and stuff that's going on in the world, we have the honor and pleasure of having two of our dopest guests we've had on this platform, man. First, we want to start off with the beautiful, lovely, talented singer, songwriter.
Is that you or me?
Oh,
Damn sure
Gizelle, let's give her a hand clap, man. What's up, Gizelle? What's up? Where can they find you at?
Hey everybody, my name is Gizelle, singer-songwriter, artist, musician, and much more from Chicago. Please follow me everywhere at Jizzy Worldwide. That's Gizzy Worldwide.
Worldwide. Welcome back.
See you? Okay.
Yes, indeed. The homie, media mogul. You probably seen him everywhere taking pictures with Floyd Mayweather, all these celebrities, man. Hey, we are honored to have you here, man. My homie, The War, man. Give him a hand clap. Welcome back, Brody. Where can they find you at?
Man, everything Ward Media Group on all social media platforms, Ward Media Group.
There it is, man.
Check me out.
Thanks for coming back, man.
Man, I love you guys. We had a good time last time.
Man, love you too, bro.
It's only going to be better.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Let's go.
Sure.
Let's go.
So before we get started, man, I want to give a couple shout outs. First of all, we, Thinking Outside the Box, are on the cover and article of Hardcore Grind magazine, man. Rocking and rolling, man. It's a lot going on. Go get your copy, right? If you want the link, go follow either one of us on social media. Hardcore Grind, we are on the cover of the April edition. And it's just a testament of you guys. You know, whether you follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, we want to thank you guys for even the viral clips that we're not proud of.
Right.
But thank you guys for rocking and rolling with us over the years, all right? So with that, there's a lot going on in our community. There's a lot going on in our society right now. We have some great people that's going to help us talk about it, and we're going to get into this bag because this bag is heavy. It's a heavy bag. Heavy bag here. Before we do that, Grind.
Yes,
What we talking
indeed,
about, man?
So what's in that bag edition? We talking about felonies, politics, and racism.
And not in that order.
And, hey, so it's gonna get a little heavy on today.
Uh-oh.
We got a lot of things that we want to address. I mean, just to kick it off, man, we might as well dive into it, man. How about that Trump?
How about the Trump? Huh?
How about that Trump, man? I was kind of I had raised a question to one of my coworkers, and I was just like, "Hey, man, you think he going to jail?" You know, we talk about Puffy, and you know, was he going to jail? But think about what Trump did, and the same question coming like, "You think he going to jail?" I ain't get to ask y'all yet. Y'all think he going to jail?
I don't think he's going to jail, but you know,
he was an advocate about jail when he doing his campaign. In 2018, like when he did what he did, that was in 2018 too, right? I was just wondering.
No, I think he's not going to jail also. But even if he did, I think he'll run the cell. I think he'll run the country from cell block 2 or something.
I think he'll do a better job doing it too, running it from there.
And I see too that a lot of people are really like uniting. You know what I'm saying, with Trump. They donate money to his campaign. So it's like the more y'all try to indict this man, the more people is uniting behind him and taking a stand. And like I said before, it's Trump 2024.
Still rolling with Trump, huh? Okay. There is a lot going on right now. For anybody that doesn't know what's going on in the world, Donald Trump has officially been, we all know he's going to have a felony. And according to a lot of people, which I just know, you still can run for president if you have a felony, right? You're still eligible to be president. And it just makes me wonder, like, our society makes us or deems us, put us in the category that if you have a felony, you can't get this job, you can't do this, you can't do that, you know. But Donald Trump can still run for president with a felony. You see what I'm saying? Is there like a double standard there with it, or you think that is just how it is because of our society?
It's definitely a double standard, and you know, because I believe they don't let felons be in the military, and a lot of other things. So presidential, to be the president and be able to have a felony and be able to still run is definitely a double standard. And to answer your first question, I don't think he's going to go to jail.
No,
I don't think he is.
They said they're gonna do some stuff like maybe like a fine or maybe some, you know, something, a slap on the wrist, basically.
Right,
you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if this was Obama,
you think he been in jail, bro?
What?
You think they would have locked
If
Obama?
this is Barack Obama,
I don't know, man.
He's still part of the agenda, so I don't know, man. They probably still.
he's still part of the agenda.
He's still part of the agenda. I don't think they're gonna lock none of them up. You know.
It's politics.
Mm-hmm.
There's some deep politics in that, you know.
So does that change? I mean, I'm not going to ask anybody here who they're going to vote for, but does that change your vote in November because of this news? War, what you think?
Well, let me piggyback. Y'all talk about double standards. I hate to kind of disagree, but I don't think there is a double standard when there's always been a standard. The standard has been for them.
For them, not for us. You're
Not
right.
for us.
Yeah.
So how is there a double standard when the standard was already set in place from the beginning?
Okay.
In the beginning, the standard was already for them.
True.
Yeah.
So there's no double anything. It was just a standard for those who do not look like us, the majority society.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you think that the Trump supporters, this news is going to change their vote in November?
I agree with my man. It's just only going to just fuel them.
Yeah,
It just fuels the fire. That's all. That's it.
Right. What type of society we live in? If you are tuning in now, we are back with Thinking Outside the Box. There's a lot going on in our society right now as far as politics and relationships and things like that. And of course, we're going to get in that bag. I want to ask Scholar something. Scholar, you are the philosopher here. You are the guy we turn to for all the knowledge, you know. Do you, in your heart, feel that this November, everybody's going to the polls? We know what we know about Trump and all the other candidates. Do you think we're going to be in a better place moving forward in 2025, 2026 with the president that's going to be elected in November?
I can't predict that, but I can predict that there's going to be a shift in the way we do things, and it's not people want to like get caught up into what Trump is doing and not looking at the climate of everything else that is not happening, right? As far as on the opposition side, right? So I expect that we're gonna vote in a way that we've been made to move in. And far as people want change, right? Mm-hmm. And they want people that's gonna bring in change and usher in change, and that's the way that the country is gonna move in that direction. Now, what's gonna come out of it, I don't know, right? But the question is, and I always had this conversation, before we get into he did this, what do we really want?
We want somebody to stop lying to us.
Well, that's
you ain't gonna get that.
I mean, you can vote. I mean, okay, they stop lying to you, right? So until you get into the serious business of what you really voting for and what you really want, the conversation really becomes just gossip.
Right.
Yeah.
He did this, he did that. But you can't, if you can't define it, right, you can't defeat it. So if you can't define what it is that you want or what it is that you require, then just leave it alone. You know what I mean? Do you want reparations? Do you want more jobs? Do you want to be able to be a felon and run for office?
There you go. That's what I want to
know. If you ain't gonna go there and really say it out in plain text, then you should get the results that you get.
Right.
Okay.
I got a question, right? Grind. Why do it feel like the American people be so much behind Trump, knowing like he's radical? You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand my point of view of him, why I support him, but why do you think other Americans backing him besides Joe like that?
Well, I believe well, we don't know if they backing him yet because the majority of people voted on the other way the last time, and when he got out of office. So we don't know if the majority that's voting back him. But for those that do back him, well, first of all, you got a certain demographic of people who back him because they already know the racism that comes along with him. Whether he's racist or not, that ain't I can't tell you if he is, he ain't, but he used it to his advantage. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, I can say he racist, but that don't mean he racist. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I know he used that to his advantage when it comes to put people voting for him, for the people that's gonna vote for him. He used that. And on our hand, the people that look like us, the ones that vote for him, we like flamboyant people. We like, outrageous people, And then you got people like me, even though I don't vote for neither one of them, but you got people like me who probably will vote for them because, like I said before, you'd rather have somebody that'll tell you to your face, hey, when you go to sleep, you better lock your door. I'm coming there and stab you up or smother you. Then to have somebody to say, oh, you want me to fix you something to eat before you go to bed, and all along they poisoning you. You'd rather have somebody that what you're dealing with than have somebody that's gonna secretly, try to destroy you. So that's why I think why he got so many people that are voting in his favor. Like I said, neither one of them my brother, so I ain't got nothing to do with neither one of them. I'm gonna be all right anyway because I serve a higher power. They always got my back. Right. So whether or not I vote for him or not, people could tell me, I'll vote for the lesser of both evils. I ain't got to vote for evil, period. What are you talking about? Right. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm going to be taken care of regardless, because I'm going to make it through. But for those that do vote for him, I can see why they would vote for him before they vote for the other when it comes to our people. And I know why the other ones vote for him, his demographic of people, they vote for him because they feel the hatred towards us that they already feeding into.
Didn't Biden say in the last campaign, he said something like, you're not black if you don't vote? Something like that.
Yeah, that was crazy. If you don't vote for him, you ain't black. That was one of the most racist statements ever made, ever.
I mean, there's a narrative, and once again, y'all know the vibes.
Right.
TOTB _ show. Go follow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And it's all because of y'all, man. Over the years, we have grown tremendously. Like I said, and it's like, thank you guys, right? But to piggyback off this, I think that one of the things that I've noticed, because of the generation of society we live in, our people, I'm talking about our people, we like to take advantage of what works for us as far as politics. If we're going to get stimulus checks, if we're going to get extra link card money, if we're going to get extra housing, and, you know, regardless of who the president is, as long as we can get that, nothing else in the world matters. You know, what other countries, bills, etc. Right? So now that we're in election year, and we see that Trump has, you know, got whatever, you know, his felony and everything like that, I honestly think that more people are going to vote for him now, because this is a tactic that he's going to utilize that he's been utilizing before. You know, when he's been accused of stuff with women or stuff with money, you know, people gravitated toward him. You know, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but I think that we should do more due diligence with whoever we vote for. Last time we talked about with the migrants, like Moolah said. You know, Chicago is full of this population because of our current president. All right. So should you think that we should do more due diligence about the next president because of that, or you don't think we pay attention to that at all?
Well, I want to say that I've got a question for you in regards to that, though. Now, but do you believe that Trump is the one is more so in tune with giving handouts? And is that because that's basically what you're saying?
Right.
Like we like to gravitate toward, our people like to gravitate towards people that's giving handouts,
what we can get for free,
which has been proven, because that's all I think Democrats have done was give handouts to keep you crippled. That's my opinion. That's what I believe. So you think that Trump is take that same route as far as just want to give handouts?
I believe Trump is here for reasons that he can benefit from other people.
Okay.
So if everybody's going to say, oh, Trump is getting convicted for a felony, or I got a felony, so if he got a felony, he a president, that means he going to open up more jobs for felons. You see what I'm saying?
Which I like that notion.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, more people are going to gravitate to him because of
that. Not necessarily the handout, but the fact that here you are a felon that can run for president. Yeah. Like the war was saying, like, man, I can do anything.
I think that's going to be his way in to the presidency, because now our people can really relate to him
because he's a felon.
You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy to think like that.
We can relate to him because he's a felon. Now, what you finna say, Scholar?
I think he should do that.
That's a good marketing strategy.
It should be. His administration will do that.
Yeah, I think we should vote for the person quid pro quo. Right? Like, we shouldn't have no party. Whoever gonna suit our interests, that's who we should go for. Because we were just talking about racism, so we already know ain't nobody like us. So we shouldn't be like giving our allegiance to one group. This is why we going with the opposition, because we keep giving our allegiance to people for nothing. Right?
Say it.
So it should be quid pro quo. I mean, we don't really care about his felonies or this or that, right? You know what I mean? We care about, because then we want to say, oh, they mistreating us and all this, that type of stuff like that. They've been mistreating us. They've been doing these things. But when are we going to say what we want?
Yeah.
When are we going to say what we require, right? But if we keep trying to put ourselves in these other groups and these other demands, we're going to keep getting these other results. We have to simply say, this is what we want, and this is what we're going to. Now, I'm going to land my plane by saying this. I ain't so much like in favor of the individual, but I do believe as Black individuals, we do align ourselves with the conservative view more. Because conservative is God, country, and family. See, oftentimes we stop having those conversations. Are we not in favor of God? Do we not favor this country? Right? That's what we're talking about. And should we not be working on family? Right? So if you don't understand what the founding principles were of the policy, then you get distracted. See, we keep talking about they giving us stuff. The Democrats gave us welfare.
Yeah.
Right? They gave us all these different things that took away our hunger and our desire to get these things for ourselves or to even figure out who we are as a people. Right?
As well as took away the family structure through it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Section 8, all that.
Right.
Section 8 too. That's a big
Right.
one.
So we have to start looking at those things and not at those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
agree with
good.
that. Let's give a clap for that, man.
Indeed.
That's some heavy,
Indeed.
Sometimes I get it right. Shout out to
that's some heavy stuff to lay on.
Scholar.
And you know, for the people that's tuning in, you know, again, there's a lot of people that watch us that like to take clips of our shows and put it on their platforms, which is cool. You know, here at Thinking Outside the Box, we don't mind you guys using our clips to further advance your platforms. That's great, you know. But we are standing on a foundation of something that's solid, right? Each person on this platform has their own identity. And me personally want to thank you guys for the years of what you guys do, you know, whether it's a singer, whether it's being in media. You know, I thank you guys for having the versatility, for being who you are, and having the courage to be on the platform to say that. So thank you.
Right.
Appreciate you.
With that being said, it's time to take us a little turn.
Uh-oh.
But before we do that, grind. It's about that time.
About that time. Shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug.
Today, hey, listen. The Ward.
Yep.
Man, what can they find you at, bro?
Man, all things social media, Ward Media Group, man. Punch it in, man.
So before you was telling me about your partners you work with, man, what you got going on with them?
Well, man, just concluded. I was at the fight for Haney and Garcia.
Yep.
Yo, great fight.
Epic. It was just bananas, man. Now with the steroid testing and everything, this B sample just came back positive as well. So I'd like to see them do it again. I really think that, you know, Ryan could beat him. You know, the steroid issue really, yeah.
I like that.
No,
Yeah,
fact,
ain't no
you
fact.
and me both. You and
Yeah.
me both.
Wow.
But man, y'all make sure y'all check out my brother, man, the Ward, man, Media Mogul, man. Go check him out. And of course, we got the lovely Gizelle.
Jizzy in the house.
Man, what can they find you at?
You can find me everywhere on social media at Gizzy Worldwide. That's GIZZY Worldwide.
And Jeff, she said Jizzy, not Glizzy, because we got a conversation. We got
You gotta make
we
sure.
got to talk to this. He sent us through hell. He sent us through hell in Houston. We gonna have to talk about that on another show. Well, what you got new coming up for us?
Well, I'm working on my album, and I'm also working on a collab. I do co-host a women's talk show called From Her Point of View, and so
What
just working on
expanded?
my it airs on YouTube.
Okay.
So From Her Point of View talk show, and then I do my music. So I'm working on my album, and that's about it.
All right. Man, hey, shout out to the plug.
Shout out to the plug.
All right.
All right, so let's go and get into it. All right. The segment that trends and goes viral and all that other stuff. Thanks to you guys. Call what's in that bag, all right?
Okay.
Gizelle knows about it. Ward knows about it. Our audience knows about it. And you guys that's tuning in, if you don't know about it, here's the time to know about it, all right? And it's because of you guys. You write your letters into us about what you got going on in your life, family, finances, right? Etc. And you count on us to give the advice to help you with your situation, right? Now, we're going to do our best. This is a heavy bag, okay? And I want everybody to take your time to listen, right? Okay. The viewers, here's your time to comment and give us your opinion on what this person should do. To our audience members, if you have something to say or some advice, come up to the mic and please let it be known, because I guarantee this person is going to be watching, because it's time to get in that bag.
Whoa.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Ready.
Sir. All right, let's get to it. Here we go. Hey, love the show. Keep up the great work. You guys are dope. Hope you have me as a guest one time and stop playing. We're going to have you on the guest. Don't worry about it. Anyway, since y'all are such experts on advice,
Oh no.
please give me your thoughts on this. And if there is anybody else on the platform, please do as well, especially if it's a girl. We have a girl, Gizelle.
Okay.
All right. As you can see, I've been posting videos on social media of me being in the gym to lose some weight, mainly because I really think my boyfriend is disgusted by how I look. Over the past few months, I've noticed our sex life has gone from once a week to once every 2 weeks. And when we do have sex, he keeps closing his eyes as if he's imagining someone else.
Oh, no.
I notice he spends a lot of time in the bathroom, more than usual. And then he comes and goes straight to bed. So one night, I put my ear to the door while he was in there. And I promise you, this man was masturbating.
Okay.
The final straw was his birthday was a week ago. We went out to dinner. We had a great time. And when we came home, I wanted to surprise him with some lingerie. I promise you once again, when this man saw me, he faked a stomach ache and went into the bathroom for an hour, then came out and went straight to sleep.
Oh, no.
At this point, I'm really ready to leave him because clearly he's not attracted to me anymore and he's being disrespectful. My friends say that I'm tripping and I should talk to him, but after so many months of constant disrespect and non-communication and non-sex, I'm at my end. What should I do? Okay, so thank you for that letter. I want to talk about this for a while. You know, there's a lot of people that deal with situations with their weight, you know, insecurities and things like that, especially in relationships. This young lady is saying, hey, you know, I've been with my guy for a while, and I've seen a decline in our sex from once a week to twice a week. Twice every 2 weeks. I mean, once every 2 weeks. And
Twice a month then.
she's noticing that things are different with them. You know, she thinks he's masturbating in the bathroom. She thinks he's thinking about somebody else, right? While they're having sex. And now she's questioning, should she leave him or not? Think outside the box. Should a person leave their spouse or partner if they see these signs frequently, right? This is something that's constant. We want to know y'all opinions out there. We want to know our audience, our guests. Of course, we got to go with our guests first. So, Gizelle, this young lady, she needs our help, all right? I mean, this man ain't even having sex with her. And when he do have sex with her, he closing his eyes like he's thinking about somebody else. You know, he's sitting in the bathroom for an hour. She put her ear to the door and heard this man masturbating.
Heard some things going on. Okay.
Allegedly.
Okay, so now she heard the things now. Right. Okay, so I will say, it's definitely possible that he could be dealing with someone else. And he is, as she heard, doing things to himself, right? But weight is a thing that is very, it becomes an issue as far as attraction for a lot of people. So I have a friend that's actually reverse. She is dealing with that with her partner. And so, I'm sitting up here right now covering my pouch with this purse. That's what y'all don't know. Weight is a thing now. Some people have their preferences, and sometimes you get that happy weight and you start packing it on, or you have kids and you know, you want to eat a couple Debbie cakes and things, you know, the weight gain, and then the attraction fades. So it is, the attraction definitely has faded. He probably is dealing with someone else. That's allegedly.
Wow. Okay.
But, should she leave? I mean, I don't know if she's had a conversation with him because this is all, it seems like she's thinking and was talking with her friends. She's definitely not tripping, as she said her friends are saying. I definitely think a conversation should be had. They may need some time apart or whatever, if this is something that, you know, if this is love that they feel is worth fighting for. Because everyone goes through things, but she's definitely not tripping. It's definitely a conversation that needs to be had to determine if he still wants to go forth or what they can do to, you know, work together. She is working out, like she said, so she's making effort. So he needs to appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's not appreciating that, then maybe maybe it is over.
Can I push back?
Go ahead.
Going back to that question again from a female perspective, you being yourself as a woman, would you leave?
That was my question. That was going to be my question.
No.
Yeah, we want to know what, you gave us the broad overview. We want to get into the mind of a woman.
You put on lingerie for this man and he faked the stomach ache.
What would a woman
He
do?
don't even want you.
Man, that's bogus. Okay, he bogus. Okay, so now I got to turn it to me.
See?
Okay, but no, I would have to have a conversation with him. So, I mean, if I love this person and I want to be, he's saying no. I mean, if I love this person, I'm not just in this for a superficial reason. Like we have this connection. I'm going to talk to him and I'm going to ask him, like, what is he feeling? Is he not attracted to me? What is he feeling? And from there, we can decide, like, do we want to do something else? Because I would be able to tell from his vibe, from that conversation, if I should be leaving.
Quick question.
Right.
Once you ask him, is he still attracted to him? Do you really expect him to be honest about that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You expect a man to be honest when his woman is saying,
I mean, expecting and getting honesty is two different things.
Okay.
But yeah, I expect it. I think at this point, he should, I don't know if he'd tell the truth, but I mean, because he's faking seizures and he's faking stomach aches and
Yikes.
going in bathrooms. I don't know if he has the guts to because he needs to man up and speak to her too. Hiding out and faking stomach aches, that's really immature.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
It is.
Yeah. All right. Well,
let's get them guests in.
That's a point. That's a point there. Ward, what you think, man?
Man,
from a man's point of view, man. Like,
y'all said everything already, man. She need to have a conversation. She need to ask him, woody woo, what's going on? I would say the next time they in between the sheets, hey, open up his eyes. Boo, look at me. She need something. She need
put some LED lights.
Yeah, something. Open up them damn eyes, But yeah, she definitely need to have a conversation with him, talk to him, and see if there is a problem, if he has lost interest or whatever in her. See if he wants to work it out, and she continue to do her work. And if he doesn't, then, hey, go find you somebody that loves you for you.
Right.
Continue to work on yourself and better yourself in your weight loss journey or whatever, but go find somebody for you. You'd be surprised. Somebody will love you for you.
Let me push back. Would you leave her? Yeah. If that was your girl? I'll give you a few minutes. A lot of times we have conversations about
let's talk for real. Let's just go ahead and get it out there.
We want you to put yourself in that position. We don't want to talk about the broad and ambiguous people. This your girl. You the one in the washroom.
I'm in the washroom.
Why you gonna put him in the washroom?
In the washroom, am I right?
Don't let him put you in that washroom.
Going in the washroom for a while as a man.
Hey, don't let them push you in the washroom.
It's okay to stay in the washroom for a while. Okay?
Listen.
Yeah, you can wash your hands and stuff. Yeah.
That's weird vibes.
You talk about this weird vibe.
Yeah, I ain't going to the washroom
Exactly.
to do none of that.
No.
And I got a whole
They
woman.
made that.
Come on, man.
But it's
I
really
got a whole
separate.
woman that'll push you in the washroom. Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Touching yourself.
We still gotta let them answer though. We didn't let Ward answer, did we?
Yeah.
Sorry, Ward, we keep cutting you off.
She cut me off. Come on. Yeah. Y'all got some more to say?
No, you got the floor.
Oh, okay, no. Man, when I leave, oh God. No, well, I have. But no, I wouldn't leave. I would have a conversation with him, like, baby, if I'm not already working out, hey, maybe we could start this plan together. We can, work out together. Sometimes coming out, we can go for little walks or power runs or whatever together on the beach, on the lakefront or whatever like that.
You would inspire her to lose weight.
Inspire her. That's
You
the word.
just come straight out. Hey, babe,
You know?
You ever thought about running with me from time to time? You know?
Yeah,
You have to get up and start doing some jumping jacks and
Right.
shit. You ain't, you know?
Yeah.
Okay,
Inspire. That's the
Right.
word. I like that word.
Okay.
Inspire. Come on, go with me on a journey.
Okay.
Come on, let's walk.
All right. Let's all prepare ourselves. Moolah. You heard the situation with this young lady. She has a weight issue, and she put on some lingerie with his man.
Yeah.
And you can imagine how that would look. And that man faked a stomach ache, so he wouldn't have sex with her.
God dog it.
I don't have no problem with that man did. I don't. Let me tell you something.
Come on now,
Bring it on in, church.
my man.
You both.
We won't. Ain't nobody talking about all the spaghetti she eating, right?
At all.
It's a lot of
Ain't
problems
nobody
with spaghetti
saying
now.
nothing about the pizza she eating, right?
Ain't nobody told her to stop eating as fast.
But
as
people
she was
talking
eating.
about exercise. Let's go. No, we got to get her to cool down on them calories first, right? So when she thinking about food, she can't be thinking about later on. Oh, let me look sexy for my man. No, you should have been thinking about looking sexy for your man when you was eating.
Before food.
You know what I'm saying?
God dog it.
We have to understand that if she leave him,
Tough crowd.
ain't too many knocking on her door if she eating like that.
But that's not true.
I'm just saying.
That ain't true.
I'm just
Some
saying.
guys love big women now.
No, I'm
Big
not
back
saying.
season.
I
I'm
know
not
some
saying
guys that love
season.
some big women. You
Big
know,
women
so-
are
I'm not
beautiful.
saying it's bad. What I'm saying is
Black
the
women.
working
Black
is
women are
cool. The
beautiful.
working out is cool. But let's start taking down the wings down. Let's start, you know what I'm saying, cutting down on.
She might be vegetarian.
But she can't have the cake and ice cream. That's what she been doing.
Oh, no.
She can't have the cake and ice cream because she want to eat with abundance of it, right? And then she wants sex too.
What about
Oh, my.
Some gotta give. She gotta have a balance of both. You understand? And I listen. Him going there, like, yeah, he not man enough. He not telling her like, Joe, let's do this, let's do that. Yeah, that's true. But you could tell he still like her though.
I concur.
You know what I'm saying? Because he would have been left
He's still
her
fighting
over that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He waiting for her to cool down. You know what I'm saying, on the lamb chop.
But she's working out, though.
I told you it's not the working out. It's the abundance of eating. She eating. You know what I'm
He went
saying?
from spaghetti to
okay.
pizza
She
to
can't
wings
eat
to
like
lamb
that.
chop.
Right.
You just gotta cut it down, put it in portions. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we eat, we think we that hungry, but we,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Because
saying?
eating is fun.
we
It's
have
life.
to lose that mindset. Oh, I go to church every Sunday, but you're still hoeing. You're still sinning.
Right.
Yeah, you go to church, but you're in the club twerking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're twerking all on your girl and
I don't do
everything,
none of
getting
them
sexy and all
And,
that.
and as a man, he's supposed to.
So
As a man, you're
Yeah.
supposed to, like I told you before, like if you don't want your partner to be better,
right,
like you should challenge her to be better.
exactly.
Now I don't know about saying like, hey, you need to do some more jumping jacks. Like I don't think that's the way to go. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more of, look here, let's start by downing these salads first.
Oh.
Let's go 2 or 3 salads a week.
Oh my,
You know what I'm saying?
good God from heaven.
That's not wrong
I
with
mean,
that.
you should be able to tell the truth to your
Yeah,
partner.
if
I
you-
mean, it
if you
seems like
love
they've
her,
had some
should
time
be.
together. So, I mean, he needs to man up, because he's not leading at all, hiding around like that. So, I mean, speak to your lady. Tell her you're not attracted to that. We shouldn't get our feelings hurt because he's telling us the truth. We want the truth, right?
Do you think most women can
Some people can't handle
most
the
women can
truth.
handle that criticism?
But it just has to be said. We're adults. So like, I'm not, we met someone at a certain size, 'cause everyone's not skinny. Everybody don't like skinny. Everybody don't like super big. That people like their sizes. But then, like I said, happy weight and things happen, children, whatever. The attraction can naturally change. So you should be adult about it. But like, I'm not attracted to you when you are continuously gaining too much weight. I want you to be, and then you can, add this and that.
Tell
Healthy
her,
for
tell her during
us.
sex.
Well, attracted means all of that. You're not attracted to him. So.
What you telling her during sex?
Oh, you saying during at the
sex?
What you saying?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You telling her
During
what?
the sex?
I'm telling
You
you.
telling her what during
Wow.
sex?
During sex.
What you telling her?
Maybe we might need to.
I'm not about to.
We might need to slow down on them. You know what I'm saying?
During the sex?
Hey, you never
So
know.
we
It
need
might
short,
work.
baby. We need
She
more
ain't gonna
salads.
argue with you right now, right?
We need more salads.
You go.
Chicken kale salad.
Oh my
We
God.
getting wild here. Let's go to some of these
that
comments.
what we
What's up, bro?
If I was her, I would leave him because, like, by all of the details that she put out,
Yeah.
you can basically tell that man don't want her no more. He's just
Oh,
really playing with her. It's something that she got that he won't, but it's not like physically her. Like it's something around her or something that she got that he won't.
Okay.
But
Maybe
he,
a place
he
to
don't
stay.
want her. Like he don't want her at all. Like he wants something from her or around her, but he don't want her.
So he's probably staying
wow.
for a reason.
Like he didn't fake that stomach ache. He really didn't like her, and that's
He probably did
that's-
get a stomach
He
ache.
was trying to tell her he didn't like her in a certain way, but he was scary and didn't want to like.
I got a
directly
question
tell
for
her.
you. Are you ever fake? You know what I'm saying?
No. If
You
I
know?
don't like you, I don't like you. I'm gonna be strictly
Right.
to that point. Like
Riz, let me touch on something
Go
real
ahead.
quick, right? I think we kind of like ganging up on the guy
Yes.
for a certain reason. What I'm saying is, and I'm just gonna keep it regal. The fact that he going into the washroom, he buying time with this relationship. He basically saying like, shit, I want it just like she wanted. Let me go ahead and you know shoot this one off and try to buy me another 24 hours with her. But I like to ask the question: is this right?
Y'all rough.
The fact that she wrote the letter and she's saying these things, forget about him. What do you think about yourself?
Okay.
As a woman as herself, do you think that you're attractive? Do you think that you've given all that you can give, or do you know that there's some things that you can improve on yourself, and you want to hop into this victim box, right? We want to pile up on everything that he's not doing, but she could clearly understand there's something about herself that she don't like, because if she wrote the letter,
Right.
she wrote the letter saying about his behavior, so he's only responding to something that she already is aware about herself. And so a lot of time with the relationship, we like to pick the villain and the bad guy. My whole thing is, if she's confident in herself, then do what confident people do, right? But if she know that she's letting herself go and his behavior is a response to it, then we're not going to just gang up on him because he's responding to how she's changing.
I agree.
You know,
She has to look at, you know, how she feels about herself,
right.
her own body, because of all the things she could have mentioned in the note, she mentioned her weight. How do you know it's your weight, boo?
Right.
It could be something else
That's
that
true,
he's
that's
unattracted to.
Right.
So that's what you're seeing that you don't like about yourself.
And then I want to
Until
just
you have
add
that
this.
conversation with him,
Right.
you don't know if it is the weight
Right.
that he
You
don't
don't know
like.
anything.
That's just you not liking your weight that you got on you.
Or multiple things. And I would like to add this, you know, we can't get her to respond, but think about this. If this is part of the equation, is he living with you? Because, you know, he put up a light bulb in my head, which is something that I'm aware of, you know, already. But is he living with you? Does he need a place to stay? He could be, like he was saying, he, you know, just holding out for 24 hours. He
She
got
can't be
the.
living with him.
No, I'm asking,
Oh.
you know, if this is part of your equation, is he living with
I'm
you?
being biased.
No, I'm saying if he's living with you, then
Everybody
yeah, he's
ain't
holding.
thirsty.
No, I'm saying, but
That's what
maybe
I'm
he's
saying.
holding on
Maybe she
because
living with
this
him,
is
yeah.
where he. It's
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
know.
women taking care of men.
Yeah.
It's a trend.
Yeah. I don't know about a trend, but it's a lot of men
There's a
taking
lot
care
of
of
men
women.
taking
Oh
care
yeah,
of
but you know, but because of government
There's a lot of
assistance,
some niggas out here too. It's both. You got a lot of sim niggas out here too, so it's
Y'all
both, hand in
rough,
hand.
boy.
All right, Grind. What you think, man?
Bring it on in.
First off, definitely. If you feel like you got a weight issue, start working on yourself for yourself.
There you go.
Right.
First of all. Second of all, you do not know if that man is going into that bathroom to masturbate. And if you do know for a fact he's going in to masturbate, it don't necessarily mean because he's not attracted to you.
I agree.
He could be having some issues with himself that he's not talking to you about. Cause she said we went from once a week to twice a month.
Yep.
So he's getting aroused to have sex with you during those occasions. So you never know. He could be dealing with something with himself. He may be going in there trying to get himself up. And then make a mistake and shooting off his load because he's dealing with some issues.
That's funny.
I'm just keeping it real. Y'all, I mean, let's keep it real. These things that happen. Instead of just beating them up or telling her you too fat or this, you don't know. She may not even be that big. She may just think she big because she big. She might have been used to being 150 and now she 180 and think she big.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know how big she is. And we don't know how old they is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is just real talk.
And we don't, you know, she offered.
Right, exactly. Then, so what you need to do is talk to him, and let me tell you something. If he get aroused enough to his hand can get him up, then you can get him up. You could be the one that's playing with him to get him up. Now I'm speaking, of course, I'm thinking and I have to think like this because if I'm counseling somebody in marriage, right, and this was something that was come up, this would be the advice. First of all, you need to talk to your spouse. You need to talk to him and see if that's really what's going on with him. Now, whether he gonna be honest or not, I'm gonna advise you that you need to be honest. But you never know. It could be some other issues that have nothing to do with you.
I agree with that.
He could like you and somebody else.
But I ain't even gonna go on to nobody else.
It's not even somebody else. He could like her but have a porn addiction.
It could be that. But wait a minute.
He could have got some news from the doctor. He got a low sperm.
But exactly. But it may not. But instead of going to it's something else that arousing him, all she said was we went from once a week to once twice a month. And he's going into the bathroom. She's not saying
the stomach ache when she put the line.
Now the stomach, like I said, a perfect example. He could maybe he need help getting up, and he don't know how to tell her that. Well, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he having issues with getting up, and instead he figure, well, I'll go in the bathroom to try to get up. You know what I'm saying? That could be an issue because a lot of men don't know how to tell their wife that I'm having erectile dysfunction without being judged. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to say that because a lot of things happen and we don't know what's going on with us. So you never know what's going on with that man. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need to talk to him. Yeah. And if he loves you, see, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. One thing about a man, when we love a woman, even when and that's why I agree with Jeff to a certain extent about telling her, because maybe not in that fashion. I ain't finna tell her while we having sex. I definitely ain't finna do that. But I agree with my bro with telling her, because when we love a woman, if she getting unattracted to her and we love her, we still can get aroused by it. If you gotta touch me, baby, touch me, you get it up. Yeah. Just knock it down when you get it up. Yeah. But the bottom line is if you got issues, if it's problems with me being attracted to you because of your physicalities, I'm gonna talk to you about it because I love you. Yeah, and he's still there. Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
He got some weakness.
So we got too much we prejudging him though because we don't know. Maybe he just don't know how to tell her. And that's why she needs to go to him because she, instead of coming to us, go to your man.
But you see how, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say some black women they quick to leave.
Yeah, well, she didn't say, right, exactly. So her friends is right, you tripping. Stop thinking about leaving and go talk to your man. Right. Go talk to him.
Yeah, work on the fact
See
that
what's
he just
going
told
on.
you he ain't attracted to you. Let me go work on that.
But he didn't say that though.
I'm just saying, but listen, you know damn well you ain't going to tell no woman you ain't attracted to her.
No, you can.
Listen, that's all. That's in some book or something. That's some poetry.
No, that ain't no book, man.
But listen,
that ain't no book, bro.
That better be in the strong.
That ain't no book, bro.
If your girl say, Do I look fat in this dress? You gonna say she?
That ain't no attraction.
You gonna say she look fat in that dress?
That's not saying I'm not attracted to her. That's a comment that I could probably dress up. No, baby, that dress just ain't the right type for you.
Well, see, you looking at it from you know.
But listen. But what I'm saying is,
go ahead.
No, I'm gonna go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I keep cutting you off.
No, go ahead. Finish.
I don't have the right answer. I know I ain't gonna tell no woman I ain't attracted to her and expecting this thing to keep going. I ain't gonna.
So you just gonna keep going in the washroom?
Some people mean
no, what I'm trying to
tell
say.
you.
But listen, what I'm trying to say. We don't know why he's going in the washroom. Right. We just keep saying
she heard him through the door.
Right. Okay. But what I'm saying is, we don't know if he's going in the washroom because the sex ain't long enough. We don't know if the sex.
Well, it never began. He going in there before it begins, and then he.
But like he said, it may not be no foreplay. She might be like, just go on and get it. We don't know what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker may have to get himself ready. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, you don't want to know the truth. You don't want no man to come tell you ain't attractive, and then we gonna sit around and hold hands and pray about this shit. You don't want to hear that.
Though.
Yeah, but no, that's the only way in an imaginary world. But it's not in real life.
What you think, Ryan?
In real life, it bottom line, she said it out her mouth that she feel like she's getting out of shape. Yeah. And she feel like that's the issue. If she go to her man, and this is in real life,
right?
It ain't. I'm not attracted to you. Yeah, baby, you have put on some weight, and I am having. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as aroused by you as I usually am. It's a way that you could talk to your spouse in real life. That's one thing about me. See, I always been straightforward with women. You know what I'm saying? Even in my younger days, you know what I'm saying? If I was with you, I was with you. And if we was just together, we were just together. When I ain't with you, I don't care who you with. Don't worry about who I'm with. Mm-hmm. Honesty is the best key. As I get older, that's why I got a successful marriage, because I'm honest with my wife. You know what I'm saying? You can't whip me, I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish.
Okay,
let me finish. Yeah. You gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? And if she feel like that, she go to your man. And if he should be man enough to tell her, I'm with Turbo on that. You know what I'm saying? Tell her, look, yeah, it is. But that don't mean that you can't. If his hand can get him up, you can get him up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, is that it's not so much of the fact that we are insinuating why he's going into the restroom. You don't know why he going into the restroom. We don't know that. That's why she needs to talk to him. Mm-hmm. And if she feels like that it's her weight, bring that to him. And you'd be surprised. He might just, by her already, I know, baby, I know I done put on some pounds. You know what I'm saying? That, yeah, I'm not as attracted to you as I used to be, or I'm not as aroused, but I'm still here. We could work on that together. And that's a healthy relationship, because that's just real. You may not always be as attracted to a person as you was beforehand. You know what I'm saying? That's just being real. Right. You know, and it could be the vice versa. It could be the woman with the man. Mm. The man, she may be, baby, you putting on a few pounds, and you know what I mean? Okay, well, I could work on that. You know what I'm saying? Just like she could work on it. You know, but you got to bring it to the forefront, and you got to talk about it. And that's real.
Scholar.
In my opinion, real men, I'm not gonna have that type of conversation, because if I love her, I'm gonna love her skinny, fat, purple, blue, whatever. Okay. It's already understood. I don't have to go through all these old Mickey Mouse. That's the difference between a mature man. See, a mature man knows I'm gonna get skinny, she gonna get skinny. I'm gonna get fat, she gonna get this, and I'm gonna love her regardless. We not finna have no heart to hearts. And I'm not going to bring nothing to her that's going to challenge her integrity when she already worried about her integrity. I'll have to test her with that stuff. I need to be smart enough to know what to say to her and how to say it to her. So my whole thing is, the problem that she telling us ain't had nothing to do with what that man said. It got more to do with how she feel about her damn self. You see what I'm saying? In my opinion. But when me be coming up, man, just tell her all this stuff. Did it work? Give me an example of a situation where this stuff worked at. Where is this real life situation where you told your chick, hey girl, you know you picked up 40, 50 pounds, man, and I ain't really feeling you like that. That relationship did not last long, right? Because when you love somebody and you're really dealing with somebody, you know what to say and what not to say, even if it sounds like the truth. And I land my plane.
Now, like I said, back to, but this was me closing. Right. And what I said, and a real man is going to discuss it when his woman bring it to him. We talking about a woman that's coming to us about it, and we telling her to go to him to talk about it, and we're telling him to be honest about her. So a real man, a mature man, will have that conversation and not just go into the bathroom. A real man will talk to her about it and not just go masturbate. A real man will talk to her about it and not just go watch porn. You say you love her, but you ain't got enough to face the issue of what you really doing with. That's a mature man. An immature man to keep running from it and say, I just love you, and ain't going to explain nothing and think the relationship gonna be healthy. That's an immature ass little boy. That's what that is. A real man is going to talk about it when she brings it to him. And he will address it in a way that will be edifying to her, that will uplift her and build her up, not tear her down, but will edify her because she's already dealing with something within herself. And me, knowing if she come to me telling me she got issues with her weight, if I love her, we're going to talk about that and I'm going to build you up. That's a healthy and that's a real relationship. And the reason that most relationships fail is because they don't communicate in that sense.
I think it's a set of both, right? I think it's gonna be some women who you can say that to, and there's gonna be some women. She dare you to say some shit like that to her. She gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So I think both of y'all right. It's both women's out there.
But we can't be right about this because she's the one bringing it. We're talking about a woman who's bringing it up,
and I think
so that's what we gotta deal with. We ain't dealing with the woman that ain't going. We dealing with the woman that said it. I feel like I'm overweight. So she needs to talk and she needs him to be honest with her to tell her if that's the issue or is it something else. Yeah. So let's deal with her. If we talking about the letter, we're going to deal with her. Let's not deal with the what ifs. Let's deal with her. And in this sense, she needs to go talk to him.
Well, she's dealing with the what ifs. She don't know if he's, maybe it's her body odor.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Turbo. She the one who said it, though. She said, my way. Did everybody hear the letter? Did she say, I feel like I'm getting overweight?
Yeah. Right. But she didn't say that was the reason that.
No, but that's what she said, though, right? Is that what she said?
She
said she feels she's overweight, right?
Yeah.
She said that. So that means that she needs to go talk to him and she's open. She open to see if that's the issue. She said, I'm working out. So she open to change. If that's the issue, she willing to hear what he got to say about it.
Drumsticks to her mouth.
Based on that conversation is when she decides if this is not, what they're going to do from there. But not just like leaving without that conversation.
So Gizelle, what's your final advice for this lady?
Definitely she needs to talk to him. She needs to bring up what she's feeling. And if he's not open, if he's still like hiding from it, because he needs to man up now. Since she had to bring up the conversation and he wasn't going to do it, obviously, there needs to be some answers in this conversation that will help her determine what she needs to do. Like, are they going to stay together or not? What I would do based on his response, if he's not, if he tells me he's not attracted to me, but he's willing to work with me or whatever, it might hurt my feelings or whatever to hear that truth that I'm already kind of feeling. But then we love each other, so I'm going to work at that and I'm going to stay. I'm going to try, But if he's a certain way, negative and pessimistic, then you can tell that that connection is no longer there, and then you may have to leave.
Ward, what's your final advice for this young lady?
Ask and you shall get your answer. Whether he is negative, whether he's sweet, positive, understanding, will tell you the truth or whatever, you will see either way. You will get your answers in the response, and from what he has to say, whether he's immature or he will come with maturity. So I agree with both of what they were saying. The man will, I don't want to say dressed up, because when you love, you will, not want to hurt the person's feelings, especially if this is your wife. You're not going to want to hurt her feelings. So you're going to definitely build her up and, say it in the right way where it's not offensive and hurtful to her because she's already dealing with it. And then I agree with him as well. You have to love a person You know, if you love them, you love them if they get skinny, if they get fat. These are the issues of life. You know, you gonna have to rock with it or not. You know, but if it's real love, well, is she 300 pounds or buck
Hell no, I
25?
don't agree
You
with
know,
that.
you know, if you love her, if that's your wife, you
if
know.
you love her, if that's true. If you love her though,
But that's why you come to her and you say, "Hey, baby,
there you go.
let's start this plan
There you
together.
go.
There it
You
is.
know, let's
hey,
go walking.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to be more
but you're
than
not
just.
gonna hurt her.
No.
You're not gonna. It's all about how you dress it up. It's like the Cosby Show of when I believe it was how she had brought Elvin to the dinner table, and Bill Cosby was like,
It's the
"We don't
way
got
you-
nothing against
Yeah,
Elvin.
yeah.
It's the way you brought him to us. It's how you brought him. The plate looked great, but you brought the plate underneath a garbage lid. You know, so it's all about presentation and how you you say it to that person that you love or you with.
Hula, last words for?
God bless you, you know what I'm saying, on your journey. You know what I'm saying? I know you know, trying to do it, you know, and I hope he stay with you and you know what I'm saying, they finish what they started, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's like, I always feel like this, Ward. I always feel like whatever you feel that you insecure about, let's work on it together. Same with me. Let's work it on together. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to feel insecure about nothing that if you can change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's why I don't mind when women go get different type of surgeries. Like it's okay, you know, if that's what you want to do, you want to get your nose changed or your lips more puckered up, go do it. If there's you insecure about it, that's gonna make you feel better. Do it. You got one life to live. You wanna, you know what I'm saying, look how you wanna look, that's cool. You got the money to do it. But I feel like we should always, you know what I'm saying, challenge each other to do better individually and as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what couples ain't about, just sex. It's about companionship. You know what I'm saying? It's about friendship. It's about caring. You know what I'm saying? And being healthy together. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, when I get old, I don't want another old motherfucker next to me unhealthy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. I'm gonna make sure you take doctor visits. Make sure you're good. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it together. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way. When you just sit back and let your girl get 300 pounds, you don't care about her. You don't really care about her. You saying you love her. You don't really care about her because you're gonna do something else. You're gonna go cheat. You're gonna go do something because she's getting out of hand and you're not saying nothing about it.
The Bible says, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but deceitful are the kisses of an enemy. You know what I mean? Some things that you're going to bring to the table, it may hurt you, but it's because I love you. You know, and then somebody else will sit up here and tell you it's okay and allow you to go away to a grave, to a lonely grave because they too afraid to hurt you. Then to tell you, but if they really love you, they're going to tell you what's best for you, just like our kids or our wives or husbands. You got to be able to speak to them and tell them what's best for them. This gonna help them in life. Not just tell them what you think they want to hear, knowing that you help and guide them towards an early grave.
And sometimes don't be scared to hurt her feelings. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for the hurt of it. It ain't for the torture of it.
If my
it's
breath
for me to
tell
be
me,
real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see something fake around me, tell me, Joe, your boy, he out of whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me some, you know, that's how I want to deal with it. Right. You know, don't be scared to hurt her feelings.
So, I'll end with this and then we'll close this out. So, once again, thank you for writing the letter in. You know, we always think that these are just situations that only one person is going through it because the one person wrote it in, but there's thousands of people going through these type of situations, right? So this is not only to the person that wrote the letter, but it's to everybody that's going through situations like this, with insecurities about, you know, their weight or relationship, you know, questions. A lot of times in relationships, we avoid the uncomfortable conversations. You know, we avoid them because we don't want to deal with the backlash that our partner is going to have a reaction to, right? I guarantee that this man, whoever he is, he knows his woman. He knows if he says a certain thing to her, she's going to take it this way. So that's why he's avoiding this type of conversation. You know, I think that she definitely needs to talk to him. I don't think she should leave him. But I think the bigger issue is that relationships, marriages, all these things don't last long. The shelf life is so low because we give up so fast because of these issues. We give up too fast about them, right? If you have an issue with your weight, don't go to the gym because you think he feels you're disgusting. Go to the gym for yourself. That's something that you want to work on for you. You don't know if he likes that or not, you know? If you feel like he's going to the bathroom a lot, once again, you don't know it's because of your weight. That's why I agree with you what you said that. You don't know that.
You don't know.
I really feel like this is a situation you should have with your partner. But I do think that when we take these situations and we utilize that as something that people need to work on themselves, a lot of relationships lack a man or a woman giving them validation. You know, sometimes you need to give your partner just instant validation just because it's Wednesday. You know, hey, you look good today. Hey, baby, I just want to tell you I love you. You know, these certain things, just because it's Wednesday, will kind of lessen their thoughts about themselves and give them more confidence about themselves. Everybody deals with weight issues, insecurities, and things like that, but it's how you handle it. So I would say, talk to that person, try to figure it out. I wouldn't leave him. I wouldn't judge him because even if he is masturbating, you don't know why he's doing that. You know, it could be multiple reasons why that. It could be porn addictions. It could be because he wants to, you know, for whatever reason. I think the surface level, talk to that man, try to figure it out, especially if you love him. You know, if you love him, because you're going to start a new relationship and you're going to deal with somebody else's mess. That's 10 times worse. Right? Talk to that person, try to figure it out. And don't be so quick to just leave because you feel uncomfortable. Try to figure it out. A lot of our relationships, we don't try to figure it out and work it out. So
That's true.
that's that. So much is going on in this season. It is officially getting ready to be summertime shy here. We are coming up on almost 50 episodes, man. Yes, we're doing a lot. We got a lot of things planned for the summer. We're so glad that we have our great guests, man. One more time, hand clap for them. Gizelle, one more time, man. Where can they find you and what you got coming up again?
Yes, my name is Gizelle, and excuse me. Follow me everywhere at Gizzy Worldwide, Gizzy Worldwide. I am working on my album, and I would love for you all to look out for that and check out any of my singles available on all platforms.
All right. Thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
And it's great to be back with you guys.
Appreciate you.
You've been moving and grooving.
Yeah,
Right,
you've been out there. I've
right.
seen you doing your thing. I'm proud of you. Keep going. My man, the War, man. What's up, man? What can they find you? What you doing?
Man, you already know War Media Group, but I want to give a special shout out to my Rundown crew, my podcast show, The Rundown.
Yeah.
We air live on Sundays, 6:30 Central Standard Time on YouTube, Facebook, IG. To my Rundown crew, my ladies, my girls, Night and Day, E-Mac, Caramel, love you guys. You guys tune in. We got some big celebrity interviews coming up. Major. I know next Sunday, Sandy Red from The Voice will be in the building. Let's go.
Right.
Yep.
Moolah. What's up, man? What can they find you? What you got going on?
Man, y'all make sure y'all look out for us on TikTok too, man. IG, YouTube, you know, run the likes up, comment, you know what I'm saying? Engage with the guys, you know, but you can find me on Moolah Monster Collections, Instagram, what else? MoolahMonster.com. Y'all can check out some of the episodes on the website, MoolahMonster.com. Check out behind the scenes, you know, pictures, all that good stuff, you know. But yeah, check us out, man.
Hey, happy birthday too, man. You got a birthday
Oh,
coming
yeah.
up, man.
Yes.
Couple more
Birthday
days.
Tuesday. We on our Gemini shit, so you know what I'm saying? That's what time it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we partying all month.
You know, that's what's up. And speaking of birthdays, Grind and Scholar just celebrating some birthdays too, man. So, happy birthday, bro. Grind, where can they find you, man?
Man, all streaming platforms, Holy Grind, man. Y'all go check it out. All streaming platforms, YouTube, Facebook, IG. Get in tune, stay in tune.
There it is. Scholar.
Black Scholar, IG, TikTok. Always thinking outside.
Always.
And shout out Sadie too from having me on the show.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Sadie. Look great looking out. Appreciate that.
And I want to give a shout out to I Said It, and I want to give a shout out to Ace Ron. He's who introduced me to
Most definitely, y'all, buddy.
My dog. Yeah. To our guests, to our audience, man. Love you guys. To our viewers. My name is Reggie Ford. Most people just call me RMF. Of course, you can find me here at TOTB, Tuesday nights at the Nightcap Radio Show on my Radio Chicago. And it's always a blessing to be in these platforms, right? I just want to thank everybody here, everybody that's tuning in, right? There's a lot of stuff that you can be doing on your Saturday night, but you are right here tuned in with us, and we appreciate you, all right? With that being said, look, stay tuned, keep those alerts, subscribes, and all that stuff ready, because we just getting started, all right? With that, we are
thinking outside the box.
See, things have come to head. Time out for scare. You scared, reroute today and follow us down Courage Lane. They cages in, break down the gates. We want all the smoke, like we chiefing on a pound a day, but not talking intoxicating rage. Not intoxicating.